Hi guys, I'm Millie,
And I'm Erica.
and we're going to talk about some of our extenders today and getting creative with what you already have in your jewelry box. But first, I would like to send out a big thank you and welcome to all of our new subscribers. Yay!
Yay.
And a big thank you to Lisa for all of her wonderful support of all of our products and the whole team. So thank you for that, Lisa. We love you.
We love you. And Lisa's Lisa D1 on YouTube. I'm sure you
great.
watch her already if you're watching us right now.
If you know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
If you are who you are, you know who she is.
Yeah, there you go. So I don't know.
Whatever.
Something.
On to the jewels.
And now jewelry. So I know sometimes it can be a little bit tough to, your wardrobe, it can feel stale, or you feel like you can't layer something because it's not the correct length or something like that. So here at Hitchcock, we make lovely extenders. We make them in gold, silver, gunmetal. We do a thicker link size. We do a delicate size. And it makes it really easy to adjust lengths on some of your necklaces so that you can play around with layering in a fun way that's also a bit more cost effective as well.
Yeah.
So you don't have to invest in, a enormous statement piece to layer with the chain piece that you don't have yet or something like that.
Or if you're bored with your jewelry, but you don't want to buy more, you can totally change the look or create a whole new piece. And really quick, what an extender is a piece of chain with a clasp and basically a ring. This whole chain is a series of rings, so you can clasp it on anything. And then you take your current necklace, or any necklace, I should say, and every necklace has a ring and a clasp, and you use the extender almost like an insert, if you will, and that, like a lot of necklaces come with extenders, but you can't take them off. Ours is basically a set of extenders you can purchase for your jewelry. So that's just really quick. That's what an extender is.
Yeah. And there are a couple different ways you can do it too, which Eric and I will demonstrate. You can hook necklaces you already have onto other necklaces. We both have a couple examples of that. But the extender, kind of is born out of our clients or us when we're, shooting for blog posts.
We need a different length.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It makes it that much easier to just throw it on and go ahead and do it.
Yep. And our extenders are just a base metal, nice, big, and substantial, so they're really inexpensive. It's not worth getting like a solid sterling extender. You just want something easy and inexpensive because we got jewelry to buy. You want more to play with.
Yes, exactly.
Do you want to do your combo?
Yes, I will go with mine first. So I am going to start out first with this Xenia Waterfall necklace.
Obsessed.
It's so great.
Give me that.
It's so sleek and sexy, and she's got, this big kind of like medium scale of chain here, and then the way that these just drape down is so flattering on its own, but I also love it as a base layer for things. So that's where I'm going to start.
Can you imagine a jumpsuit? Some sort of silky...
That's like a long V-neck?
Yes.
Yeah, totally. Next, I'm going to go with Subversive.
And Millie's extenders are already in the necklaces, but you can order a set of 3, a set of 4, like she said, chunky, hi, elbow,
It's okay.
Delicate, and they come in like 4-inch, 6-inch, 8-inch, or any version, basically.
Yeah.
And this was a Subversive piece that we, a new one that we got since we filmed our Subversive collection video. I don't know if that's going to be up before this, but this is a Subversive piece.
Yeah.
Hi.
I love this combination. I love the weight of it. I love how it ties in, even though Subversive and Justin, the designer, his pieces, they can read so differently. They're all so cohesive when layered upon each other. So I really love how this all ties in, and that waterfall base layer is just so sleek.
Mm-hmm. And if Millie didn't have the extender, that waterfall would start up here, and I feel like I want that hidden so that it almost looks like one piece. So you need that just to come down.
Exactly.
To be perfect.
Yeah, I love it. Great work.
Thanks.
You can rig some of your necklaces together, and one super easy way to do that, and I have found through my own personal collection,
all the time this happens.
Yeah, so Iko Ino, really great brand out of Brooklyn. They use all of this really cool paracord, and they did exclusives for us. These are two versions of their Grapefruit Haze necklace that we had them do in their Sensi pattern and then in the Emerald pattern. And I think it's just a really easy throw-on layer. So there are a couple ways that I would do this. If I just had one of these, then
I love that.
This
just
layer.
As a topper.
Yeah, it's great to throw on. It's just that one strand. Mm-hmm. The gold is like kind of nice and bright to pop it up closer to your face. And it's not overpowering at all. And it's nice and neutral to tie in with everything else.
And it brings the bright gold of the waterfall up here. So it's so cohesive. It's in the Sunken Treasure too, but it's so nice to have right up top.
Yeah, I love it. And then,
tricky.
The great thing about their clasps is they are so easy to convert. So I'm just going to clip one end from the emerald into the other end of the Sensi. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And throw that on as a longer layer that kind of brings it all together. Mm-hmm. I like when layering things to have a longer piece that does kind of outline everything.
Contain
to draw
it.
To draw that line down. Even when I do my delicate layers, when I wear my bullet, it's the longest chain and it follows that line where it kind of holds everything together and makes it one cohesive piece. So I think although this is a lot of necklace, a lot of statement, this is a great way to do that. So that's
so amazing.
My extender party.
So I'm going to go ahead with my combination. And before I do, I want to say one other thing. These are major jewelry looks. We know that it's going to be hard to work in an office wearing this. And that it's not for the faint of heart, basically. But we're seeing a lot of editorial pictures and girls on Instagram doing something so amazing, so bib-like, that's been so strong for the last couple of years that it can be worn. And we just want to show you how you, like Millie said, you don't have to buy that huge piece. You just have to get a little creative with what you have. Kate's here. Come hang out. Okay, so I'm going to start with an Xenia Mara piece like Millie did. This is her goddess chain necklace, and I actually own this piece. This is my complete jewelry wardrobe essential.
It's like it's the perfect
It's like
base
the
layer.
Levi's of necklaces.
Yeah, totally.
Like,
it's the 501.
It is the 501, except men, well, whatever. They can.
I don't see anything with a man in chains.
Yes, true. Bring it. Okay, so, and then I picked the gunmetal extenders just because I have a mixture of silver and gold, and I feel like the gunmetal works with everything. So I'm going to make this very long.
I love it. It almost looks like that one that we have in the store, but it has the heavier, like more rosy chain.
And the longer one.
Yeah, that's great.
And then you can do it asymmetric. You can do it like that. So that's my base layer. And then I'm going to throw in some sparkle.
I really like your t-shirt, by the way.
Thanks. I got it at Goodwill with Kate. And then
so
just cut it up.
It's like the perfect
color. Weight.
Yeah,
right?
It's so cute. Okay.
Some man wore it a long time, and then I got it.
The men's section is the best at Goodwill.
Perfectly. Yeah.
It's the best.
So I'm going to do Tom Bins, and I'm going to do Tom Bins because I have a lot of gold and I want to break it up. Got to have my pearl.
Got to have the pearl and break up. I mean, you know, we've talked about it a few times in videos, and you'll definitely hear me talk about it when it comes to mixing metals. Make sure that you have your texture piece, and, you know, you don't want everything to read all the same. So I love that, you know, having the rhinestone in there cools it down. You have the pearl.
Makes it me.
Which totally makes it you. It takes it to that, you know, really classic place. But it doesn't feel like either one is fighting each other.
No, and you can't, I mean, when am I going to wear that alone? I probably...
Unless
I never
go
out.
On your head.
I mean,
in your pajamas.
I know, right? Making mac and cheese for my 4-year-old and this.
You made ramen in a fur jacket the other day. So.
I was cold, but, you know, it was a fur. Anyway, so then to balance this piece that feels very sweet and very formal, I wanted to do the Giles and Brother Railroad Spike. And this has like, what, 6 spikes, 7 spikes? So it's very hard. And that I thought was perfect. You can play with where you place them. Right now they're not overlapped. Usually I like to overlap them slightly like Millie, but there's no rules. Do whatever. One other trick I wanted to, like Millie's necklace trick, I wanted to show you this. So I want this kind of lower. And I don't have an extender quite long enough. So what I'm going to do, and I might need your help with this, Millie. Will you clasp this guy onto the hook there?
The extender one?
Yep. And then this goes here. So what I did is, because we have clasps everywhere now, I just picked a spot where there was a clasp, put it in there, and then since there was a clasp on this side, I just hooked it wherever I wanted. So with the chains, it's especially easy to do that. You can, or even, you know, feed one end through this loop if it doesn't, you know, stay on the clasp and then clasp it. It's kind of a jimmy rig situation, but this all is, and that's what's fun about it. You can be creative and do something weird.
Just kind of go there. If you have an idea, run with it and see what happens. I mean, I think some of our best ideas, looks for the blog, have come out of just things that we've tried on the fly, and I think that's what's so fun about it. And you come up with cool things like this. It's
almost unrecognizable.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this normally looks so kind of proper and more like a collar piece. Here you have it mimicking that pearl of the bins, but it looks like it's entirely a part of your goddess chains. Your goddess chains don't, normally they sit higher. They come across here, again, like our favorite base layer. But they read like an entirely different necklace.
And this is also subversive. I don't think I said that. And I picked this because this is a gold and silver piece. So I had gold, silver, gold. To pop a two-tone piece in there just brings it together.
Tie that all in.
Yeah. What do we take away from this? Mixed metals. Experiment.
Experiment. Don't be afraid to experiment. That's part of the reason we have so much fun here at Hitchcock Madrona, is because we're a group of...
Nothing's too outrageous.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to wear this sweater as a skirt. Can you help me?
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Yes.
Let's do it.
I would say the best way to sum that up is when someone asks one of us if it's too much. And then they realize that they've asked the wrong people, because we do. So, of course, you don't have to go to the extreme that we go to, but just kind of take that sentiment. Take, get creative with what you have fun with it. It doesn't always have to be an investment. Maybe you buy your extenders and you
H&M necklaces.
Yeah, and just play with them and have as much fun as you want. If you break something, you break something.
And wear it with jeans and a t-shirt. Try it out at the grocery store or something. If you walk in with confidence and if you love how you look, I think people accept it. They go with it. They're like,
Totally.
You're rocking it. You look great.
And if anything, it's intriguing.
Oh, totally.
Thank you guys for watching. And if you would like to see more from Hitchcock Madrona, please subscribe to our channel.
Thanks. Bye.